Bang. So for those of you who are joining in the recorded session, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you immensely. And for those who are here live, we have already numerous people here. Amalesh says, greetings from South Africa. That's cool. Greetings, sir. Adriano. Hey, bud. How's it going, man? Greg Gilbert, welcome. Always love having you. Can't wait for you to be right here, Greg. That's what I'm excited about. John, Patrick, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I love it. All right. So here's what we are looking at today. We got some gaps that I'm going to be putting on the list and just reviewing everything, talking through everything, and really just going through the steps. You got a chance to work with Robert Falco yesterday in the morning, and he did an incredible job. And then, of course, Tony came in the afternoon and blew everyone's mind. We got all that content uploaded on YouTube already, and we did the Hedging with Options Class 1, and we did the afternoon swing trading room yesterday. Whew. Man, it was a stacked day. All right, so here we go. We got a few gaps to look at, so let's go look at them. First on the list, Overstock. So Overstock is a solid gap and go. This is one that a few traders are in actually from this Morningstar. We talked about it yesterday in the afternoon swing trading room, but let's just go back in time. Type in your rating on this Morningstar reversal. 1 to 10, 1 being the worst Morningstar you've ever seen. Like it couldn't be worse. Like this Jeremy is a dumb dude for even thinking that's good. And then type in a 10 if you're like, man, this Morningstar is as beautiful as Donna Lombard. What do you guys have? It's a hard 10, but I like Josh's answer, 9.69420. I can't disagree. I think that's pretty dang accurate, but I have to just throw that. I have to say that's a solid 10. It's a solid 10. 10 out of 10 would trade again. Why is it a 10? Well, you got your ginormous bullish candle. It closes above the bear candle. And look where the 200 is. It's also at the 200. That makes it better, right? That makes it a stronger one. And it just barely broke support over here, which means it was a trap. Great move. So we had a few people in that Morningstar, and now we're gapping up. So keep in mind, I'm not saying the Overstock's going to 1 million. I am saying it could absolutely go higher today. So we're going to throw that on the list and see what we got. Okay, so that is Overstock. That's a potential day trade that we might take. For those who are here watching the video, I do have my TOS on an entirely separate screen. So TOS is over here. So this is what I'll be day trading from today. Unless it's a short stock, then I'll pull up an IB account and I'll go short it in Interactive Brokers. But just letting you know, I will be popping back and forth between the two. I might get a chance to share the screen when I get an order set up. Depends on how fast or slow we're going. But just wanted to let you guys know. On the other screen is my Thinkorswim. I'm a very good multitasker. I can talk, text, type, walk, and trade all simultaneously while reading and answering questions and drinking water. So you got 2 hands, you know? So many things you can do. All right. Overstock looking delish. Let's go. Check this out. JS says with a 1% battery too. I know, man. I like to live on the edge. If that battery cable comes out, we're toast. All right, Beyond Meat. Holy do you ever pull up a chart and you're like, where is it? There's supposed to be an orange line that goes across your screen. It's like, this is where we're at. Oh my God. Oh man, I could say so many expletives. It's up 35%. I have to scroll my screen to figure out where it is. Wow. Wow. Congratulations for anyone who is in. That is amazing. If you bought that breakout yesterday, congrats. Patrick Sullivan says, me. Good job. Very good job. And I also know that Real Life Trading Australia set up a nice trade on it down here, because here was a Morningstar reversal pin, Morningstar reversal right here. So how would you guys rate this one on a 1 to 10? How would you guys rate this one? I would give that one a 8.974. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. High 8 for sure. High 8 or 9. Not perfect, but extremely, extremely close. Very, very pretty. So anyway, that's pretty much what started the bounce. And yeah, from here, it just really, wow. I don't know what to say on Beyond Meat, guys. It's up 35%. I mean, I'm not going to buy it up here, and I'm most likely not going to short it. Is it going to go higher? Probably. Probably. They teamed up with Pepsi. I'll put on the list. We will watch it. Hey, here's the good news. You guys ready for the good news? I'm not short Beyond Meat at all. That's the good news. So tons of volume. It probably is going to go higher, ladies and gentlemen, in this market. I am not going to short Beyond Meat today. Sounds like a crazy statement, but with this market right now, it's hard to short anything, and everything is just going straight up. So be bullish, I guess. I'm going to buy the pullback, and we're going to see. But there will be not any shorts out there today for me, unless I see something really, 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 really special. But AJ said, so you did sell 108,000 yesterday, as you said. Of positions, yes. Yep. I did. Sold $108,000 worth of positions yesterday. Not Beyond Meat, though. Not Beyond Meat. So Workhorse, this is a good gap on Workhorse. It is. I'll put on the list. I know a lot of you love trading this name. What's most intriguing on Workhorse is how many times has this bounced off the 100 simple moving average since, I don't know, November? Since November. What do you guys think? There's at least once, twice, 3 times. You can call that a 4th time. This is the 5th time. So it's some number over 0. You can pick, but it is a decent gap. I think eventually this thing could break out higher. AJ, do you still have any position in your Workhorse? You still have a nice upward trend, which is good. I mean, if you're bullish on a position, you want it to be making higher highs, which it is. So the trend is still looking pretty okay. Daily chart, I mean, you're up 9%. I'll put it on the list. It looks interesting. Dominic says, where is the gap? Dominic, do you see that yellow, orange line on your screen that says pre-market? Or it actually just says pre. So there's this orange line here. And then also down here, Dominic, you'll see there, it says pre-market and it has the percentage. Can you give me some feedback in the chat pane? Are you able to see that? Dominic says yes. All right. So that is the answer to your question, sir. Your question is, where's the gap? That is the answer to your question. You're able to see it before the market's even open. Because again, the market doesn't open for another 15 minutes. So we are able to see using pre-market data. If you want, you can also zoom into a smaller time frame, right? An intraday time frame, and you're able to also see that gap. You'll notice the stock was down here yesterday. Is at 23.50. Now it's up here at 27.10. So Workhorse, I'll put on the list. I don't know if I'll trade it, but I'll keep an eye on it. Blink, Leah has made some solid money off of Blink. Adrianus wants to look at Beyond Meat. You are 4 minutes late. All right. Leah says, yes, I made some money yesterday again. Nice. So this is a fun one to trade. These 182 shares, Blink 182, right? That's why we did that. Blink charging stations. That was a sneeze attack. So yeah, it does have a decent trend. The overall direction's bullish. The gap is not bearish. I would look to buy a dip if you're playing it bullish, and yeah, be bullish. Buy low, sell high. Looks good. All right, Visa. So Visa had a beautiful hammer yesterday. And I did actually try to play the bottom on Visa on January 14th, and I lost an R very quick. So I lost 1 R on Visa on the 14th of January. And now it came down to the 200 and is working on bouncing. So very, very scrumdiddlyumptious hammer on Visa. What I will do is I will write that down and I will come back to it at some point on the day. I won't be stressed out if I don't make money or if I do make money. But what's cool about Visa is long term. I think we can all agree. We all know that one's going to go higher over time, right? So if you're looking at buying a solid blue chip at a good level, Visa would be one of those solid blue chips at a good level. Andres, what's up, sexy man? Thanks for being here, bro. Okay, Boeing. I have a lot of people requesting Boeing. Boeing was cute yesterday. Very cute. You do have a hammer. You do have a nice lower shadow. This lower shadow is trapping some people. So imagine if you had a stop loss, I don't know, right here on Boeing, you would have gotten wicked out yesterday and gotten all kinds of mad. And then the stock is kind of gapping. So yeah, Boeing up a little bit, looks pretty cute. I don't know if I'm going to trade it. I might. I'll definitely put on the list. This is the 5-minute chart. So the 5-minute chart for me on Boeing, what I'm going to do is just draw some support resistance. All I'm doing is literally drawing one horizontal line. That line is at the pre-market high of yesterday and then the pre-market low of today. I'll put Boeing on my list and we'll see if we trade it. All right, there's 2 other ones I want to look at. I definitely want to look at Etsy. Elon Musk tweeted, "I like Etsy." Didn't say anything about the stock, just said, "I like Etsy." So Etsy, ETSY, it's a strong gap. It's a really, really, really nice gap. So I got to put that on the list. It's beautiful. So, yep, I like Etsy. GE. So I actually mentioned, someone asked me last night, Michael Gurley asked me last night what I think on Etsy. And my answer was, sorry, not Etsy, General Electric. So my answer was pretty simple on General Electric. My answer was, with all these relative garbage companies gapping up, with all these relatively garbage companies gapping and just running for more or less no reason, why would GE not do the exact same thing? That was pretty much my answer, because he asked me if I was bullish on GE over earnings. And yeah. So the answer is, I mean, it kind of, right? There's tons of companies gapping up more or less for no reason, and this is one of them. Right? So General Electric, sure, I'll put on the list. It is a good gap. I totally agree. Joseph says, "What's the play on Etsy?" Sit back and watch. You will see. Martin says, "Thrilled to be here. Hello from Germany." Hello, Martin. Joseph says, "Is Etsy a bullish gap and go?" You are correct, Joseph. Bearish candle gapping up. That is correct. AJ says, "How are you, brother?" I'm doing amazing, my friend. I think there's actually 4 AJs here. There's 4. So AMC. AMC. This is a very good gap on AMC. I was actually quite bullish on AMC based on one thing and one thing only. Technicals. Technicals, right? Technical chart. Fundamentally, I still don't think they're opening AMC theaters. I don't know that. I don't watch news, but it shouldn't be. And you know, who needs to be open? Who needs revenue? Who needs sales in 2020 and 2021? Right? Just buy it. It goes up. Who needs revenue for sales? What? You're a business? You need money as a business? What a dummy. You guys, type it a 1 if you're a business owner. Well, you're doing it wrong. You don't need sales as a business owner. Sales are overrated. You don't need income. Anyway, I'm on a tangent. AMC right here. Look at this volume, guys. This volume was insane. $250 million of buying. And then you got a nice little gap up bear candle, and you got an inside candle. That was it. That was your pattern. That was your setup. Boom. Take that breakout all day. Look at the volume. Look at that volume. All day, all day, all day. You got to be in that. Now, again, I know AMC is a garbage company, but could you enter here with a stop here and risk 1R? Of course, right? If it has a chart, it has a heart, we can trade it. I definitely got to put that on the list today. I like the gap. We'll see if it goes higher because the market could continue to get pumped up today because, yeah, why not? Why not? I guess that's really my, I guess that's my answer. Okay. We got 12 minutes before the market opens. I do also like Polaris. So Polaris gapping up nicely to 127.55. So that looks really, really pretty. So Michael Gurley, congrats, man, on both Polaris and GE. I was quite bullish on Polaris going into earnings, so happy to see that one up. So Polaris, I can put that on the list. Tesla, TSLA. Tesla is not clearing any pivots, but it's been very, very strong. The trend looks good. The chart looks good. The gap yesterday looks good. The candle looks good. The volume looks good. The company looks good. The car looks good. I got one in my driveway. It is all beautiful right now. So trends is bullish. Buy the dip on Tesla. Josh says, what you got? I picked up the new Y off the factory line, man. Yeah, dude. Loving it. All right. So Tesla, overall trend is bullish. Be bullish on Tesla. I don't know if I'll day trade it a lot today. I absolutely have shares of Tesla for sure. Joel says, I'm not day trading today. I just want to look at the beard for a while. Salvador says, good morning, Jeremy. Good morning, everyone. Sell Tesla ? No, I don't think I said that, actually. Yep, I would not do that. Daniel says, can you look at Casper Sleep? Casper Sleep, the mattress company, double bottom on a weekly chart. I don't really think it's specifically worth day trading. It's not really gapping over pivots or anything. But if you're looking at buying the dip around $7.17, looks great. AJ says, how's your Teladoc? Good. How's yours? How's your Teladoc, AJ? AJ says, happy with it now. Awesome. By the way, folks, if you can upgrade your chat pane to all panelists and attendees rather than just panelists so that everyone can see, so you guys don't think I'm talking to myself, that would be awesome. AJ Calvin wants to look at RIDE, RIDE, Lordstown Motors, and it's a very, very good gap on Lordstown Motors. You have a bearish candle. It's gapping above the high of the bear candle. Yesterday had a really good amount of bear volume as well. And Lordstown's working with a type of double bottom, right? It pulled into the neckline, is gapping up. It's a very, very good gap on ticker symbol RIDE for a day trade. And if you're looking at a swing trade position, should be good to go. AJ says to panelists, what strike? What strike are you referring to? You're talking about Teladoc? I'll let Lauren answer your question because I think you're asking Lauren a question about his Teladoc position. Tyler Bailey says, did we look at AMD yet? So AMD, I do have bullish positions on AMD, and it is a nice little gap. These 4 lines on AMD have been absolutely ridiculous for the last month and a half. The last month and a half, it has been so good. They've just been acting as perfect support and resistance. So what I'm going to do is kind of do the exact same thing I did yesterday. If it trades up to 95.69, I can look at and day trade AMD every day. I'll be more bearish than bullish if it gets up there. And if it pulls down lower into some support, I'll look to buy it. So I'll put that on the list. DraftKings. So DKNG is up 4%. What I like about DraftKings is it has tons and tons of bear candles coming in, a lot of selling. So if you have DraftKings in your account, you're probably pretty happy today. And Andres, I think you have a share or two. If you are interested in adding to that share or two today, just small size, today could be that day. I think it's a good gap. I think it's a nice open. I can absolutely put it on the watch list. And there we go. So 7 minutes left. We got about 9 really, really good gaps. Let me go see if there's anything gapping down just for giggles. Just for giggles. Let's see if there's anything gapping down so that we might be able to go long. All right, I'm gonna look at Verizon and Amwell and Palantir. Okay, let me just go check them out. Verizon. Okay, Verizon is a bearish gap, but it's Verizon. So probably not going to short Verizon, but I'll put on the list to watch it. PLTR, the big win for the last 3 or 4 days. I actually missed getting re-triggered in on Palantir by literally 5 cents yesterday on both calls and 2,000 shares. So I'm really sad about that. But yeah, Palantir was a great 2-day swing trade. So that was fun. Jason says, thanks for that swing trade. Yeah, man, you're welcome. So really it's just gapping down. I don't think we need to necessarily trade it. We have American Express, AXP, bear candle gapping down. That could be a good fade. Ooh, right off the 50. Yeah. All right. I like American Express, and that's it. That's enough gaps for me. We have plenty. All we need to do is find one really nice day trade, take advantage of that day trade, and lose less money than you win. Day traders and swing traders, investors and stock market enthusiasts, remember this rule. You do not have to make money every day to make money every month. I actually didn't trade very much at the very beginning of January, and January right now, oh boy, this is already a record-setting month for numerous traders. So yeah, American Express, this is a good gap down and looking at a long, most likely. So we're going to keep an eye on American Express. We're going to watch it. We're going to see what it does. Hey, no way. I don't believe you, AJ. I don't believe you. AJ said he's up 116 Rs already in January. Unbelievable, dude. Congrats, man. That's amazing. That's amazing. Edgar's up 60R. Felicia, one of my dearest friends and coaching students, she made a half of her salary, and she's up there. She made half of her salary in trading last year, and in January already, she's up a quarter of what she made last year. Unbelievable. You guys are just slaying it out there. I'm so proud of you. AJ said, are y'all taking some profits? Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. I locked in a lot of profits yesterday. AJ locked in profits. Buy low, sell high, team. Buy low, sell high. Edgar says, RLT, best decision ever. Can't deny that. Hanging 10 says, if you take more than one trade, will you be bullish and also look to take a bearish trade? Absolutely. I've done that numerous times. I don't think I'm going to take anything bearish today yet. Because why? It's trust me, I've tried to trade some stuff bearish in the last few weeks, and every time I take one, I've lost on it. Leo wants to look at Fubo. Fubo TV still looks relatively strong. It does. So you have 3 white candles in a row, and it's gapping up small. Let it pull back some today, but then kind of buy the dip for right now. Leland says, I'm up 25 Rs after having to travel home from Afghanistan and missing a week. RLT has changed my life. I love it, my friends. I love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing that for me. That's incredible, incredible stuff. Microsoft is also gapping on earnings. It's gapping to a previous all-time high. So again, if you're looking at playing Microsoft long, wait and let it pull back to about 230 and then look to buy it there. Right now, pre-market is about 232. So let it pull back about 2 points and then get in on the dip. We got plenty of stocks to look at. Overstock, I'm definitely going to watch. It's one of my favorite gaps. Beyond Meat, I have no earthly idea what it's going to do, but I can tell you this, I will not short it today. I will not be shorting it. If you're going to be playing Beyond Meat, you probably want to set in an entry to buy the dip. Michael Gurley, I've been talking about you all morning, man. So I hope you got here earlier. All right, Workhorse, I'll keep an eye on this one. Boeing, I'll be watching Boeing. American Express, I'm going to drag that up because I like that as a fade. Etsy, I'm absolutely going to put that high on the list because I like Etsy. GE is going to continue higher as well. This is a very, very, very strong gap. So GE, I'm going to scoot that up. And AMC, I'm going to scoot that up. Polaris is a maybe. So Polaris was an earnings pick that I sent to Michael Gurley. So good job, Gurley, being up on Polaris and GE. Both of those I mentioned were going to be bullish positions. Ride, we're going to keep a very close eye on. AMD, we're going to watch for giggles. DraftKings, we're definitely going to watch. And Verizon, we're going to watch to see what happens. We got a good list, team. We got a good list. So I'm kind of cool to see what happens. And remember, just take a deep breath. Plenty of opportunities out there. If we don't take a bunch of trades today, it's all good. Not an issue. The goal of trading is to not lose tons of money. That's it. That's the goal. Just don't lose tons of money. Protect the gains. Stack that paper. All righty. Joseph says, bullish gap and go. Take the break of the first 2 minutes to the upside. You'll see, Joseph. You'll see me play it. So just sit back, relax. You're here. Let's let the market open, and I'll show you. AJ says, are you doing downside protection on your longer-term holds? Yes, sir, I am. That's why I have the class called Hedging with Options, AJ. It just came out last night. If you're interested in learning how to do downside protection on my longer-term profitable positions, take that class, and I will cover it with you. But the answer is yes. All right, so Overstock getting some selling out the gate, which again is totally fine. I'm just going to watch it to see what she does. It is a nice gap, but I'm being patient. I don't have to run out the gate and buy something immediately. What I'll do is I'll draw a line. This blue line's the high of yesterday. So if it retests the high of yesterday and starts kind of bouncing around, that's fine. I do like the bear volume that kind of came in. So we'll see what she does, and we'll just kind of wait it out for just a second. Same thing with Etsy, right? Because remember, the market is a little on the high side. That's why I'm being a little patient. I'm not shorting anything, but I'm just going to wait for some things. Terry says, hedging with options is amazing, Jan. Definitely one of your best programs. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. Oh, wow. Very, very light volume on American Express. Okay. So General Electric, I'm waiting for AMC. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. AMC could definitely short squeeze today. So pretty much all candles look like they're gapping up and they're starting to sell off immediately. Okay, perfect. Apple left the house, said somebody else. If you are looking and asking about your longer term positions, just stick around for me for a minute, folks. Right now, I'm just looking at potentially, hopefully, carving out some profits from day trading, and then I will answer your longer term stock questions later. Dominic says, can you explain short squeeze? Yep. What I'll do, Dominic, is I'll send you a video. What does, here we go. Ah, get it. Get it. All right, Dominic, there you go. Feel free to watch that video when you get a spare moment. Okay. Hunter Clark, what's up, brother? Any news, dude? Hunter, any updates? Has it happened yet? Ah, there's American Express. Hunter said we had an awful night, man. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna keep a very close eye on AXP. This one is one again I want to fade. Fade means gap down and continue higher. It had very light volume, and it would have only, you could have only really played on like a 1 minute or 2 minute chart. It had absolutely no volume printed for the first minute. Wow. 100 shares for the first 60 seconds. That's incredible. 100 shares. That is wild. So let me keep a pretty close eye on American Express. If you're looking at it, obviously you're going to be only playing it bullish, but just give me 2 or 3 minutes to see what happens on American Express. Overstock is at some support. Etsy, I'm just waiting for. General Electric, again, is certainly not bearish by any stretch of the imagination. Not bearish at all. Do not be shorting GE today. Same thing with Beyond Meat. I'm fine with it going down. I'm okay with that. I'm just not going to be shorting it. Workhorse, doing what Workhorse has been doing forever. DraftKings. Oh, there's your 2 minute hammer on DraftKings. Nice. Awesome. So if you play DraftKings, cool. Very, very good hammer. Again, I didn't play this one. Obviously, I wasn't even looking at it. It was on my list, but I think some of you guys played it. So DraftKings, let's see if we can play DraftKings with that hammer, right? Because Joseph says, how do you play a bullish gap and go? This is a bullish gap and go. The first 2 minute candle is bearish. So 53.75 by 52.75 on DraftKings. $1 stop loss. That will be an official day trade. We'll put the target up here. And I will put that in the day trading channel. Okay. Day trades. New official day trade on DraftKings. Okay, I'll put that in here. And then I'll go set up in the broker. DraftKings. Oh, what a nice gap and go. Very pretty. Buy custom OCO bracket 53.75. Stop loss 52.75. Target 55.75. What a classic setup. Can't get more classic than that. What if it doesn't work, Newsom? That's a good question. It might not. How terrible would that be if it doesn't work, huh? Man. It very well might not work, but also might. Sometimes I've heard and I've noticed that some day trades work and some day trades don't. But as long as you lose less than you win, you will be profitable. All right, Dennis wants to play AMD. So AMD, Dennis, you definitely want to buy it low, somewhere into this range. 93, yeah, 93.65. That's a good entry. Yep, I like that low. Definitely buying a little bit of a pullback, buying into that pre-market support from yesterday. I can dig it. All right, so DraftKings is open. We'll see if that does anything interesting. American Express. So let me pop back into American Express. Bob says it disappeared, winky face. Not sure what disappeared, but I hope it wasn't anything that you needed. All right, keeping an eye on American Express. Overstock, man. Overstock pulled perfectly into yesterday's high and bounced. Very nice. If you got a chance to buy it down there, well done. Again, this blue line is a high of day of yesterday and pre-market support. So that was really, really pretty. Ride, RIDE, very nice 3 minute bear candle. All right, so DraftKings just filled. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn my mute on. I don't want to scare you guys all. Give me just one moment. I'll turn my sound off. I know a lot of you guys have TOS. So Lordstown Motors. Again, give it 2 or 3 minutes. You really want something like this, this, and this on Lordstown, but we'll absolutely watch it and we'll see what it does. We will see. But we did get filled on DraftKings. And again, we are playing that 2-minute hammer. Now, at the same notion, I can be aggressive on this trade if I want to. Right? If we need to be aggressive on it, we absolutely can. It did retrace pretty hard. It's a pretty strong 3-minute hammer. It is a gap and go. But if we need to take some small gains on it, we absolutely can, just to make sure we lock in some wins. I like the open. I like the gap. I'm going to try my best to be patient on this one, but you do have some buying coming in here. So we'll see what it does. We'll see. But I did get filled. Okay, so I'll hang out over here. So American Express is hanging out. I like that one. Overstock is running. Etsy, I'm still keeping an eye on it, but it did gap up mostly because of Musk. Lordstown Motors was, again, it was and is a very good gap. So it broke above that high. So now if you're looking at playing Lordstown, you probably want to buy the pullback with a stop into here, something like this on Lordstown. All right. If you're looking at playing it, GE, just kind of let it hang out, but don't short it. Beyond Meats. So Beyond Meat, you probably want to buy a little bit more of a pullback at this point. Workhorse is running. It was a really good gap. Polaris is running. Boeing is running. AMD is pulling back, and Verizon's just kind of hanging out. Brian says, woof. I think that's a swing trade a lot of people are looking at, right? Petco Health and Wellness. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's throw that on a swing trade journal. What day is today? Tuesday. I'll put that on the list for Wednesday. WOOF. Sounds good. Wolf. And here's Chewy. Chewy on the daily chart. Chewy kind of hanging out at the 20, doing its thing, chilling. First Solar. We had a really good swing trade on it yesterday. Almost hit a target and then kind of sold off relatively rapidly. Net, kind of the same thing. So Net, we have a swing trade on that one, and that one pulled back with that nice long lower shadow. Pinterest, you got the big hammer from yesterday. NVIDIA hanging out. SPY. So SPY looks like it's gapping up. Bull candle gapping higher. Qs chilling. And back over to DraftKings. So this is the 3-minute chart on DraftKings. And I must say, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'll say this. That you could not ask for a better pattern. Don't care if I lose an R on this trade. That would be amazing. That'd be amazing if we lose an R on this. That pattern is perfect. So Joseph, type in a 4. If you're in on this trade, since you asked how to play gap and goes, this is a gap and go. We set it up officially. We got triggered. Joseph's in. Okay. Hunter says, I love losing money the right way. Me too. Me too. If you take a trade and you lose, I'm totally fine with that. But it's all about, do you know why you took the trade and all that kind of good stuff. Mike says, and you can pay for RLT with a win. Absolutely. In fact, I will say this, full disclosure. If you do win nicely on DraftKings, just sign up for a month for RLT, right? At least a month. Try it with us. See if this will help you in your trading. If you don't want to continue, absolutely fine. But this is the environment. This is the speed. This is the discussion. This is the community every single day. So we want you all to be a part of it. We want you to join. We want you to be a part of this. Ron says, I will rejoin no matter what. Motivated and ready to stay. I love it. Adonis says, I'm going to do it just for the beard. All right, guys. If you're signing up because of my beard, type in a 3 into that chat pane. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. All right, Overstock. So Overstock, the entry on Overstock would have been the high of yesterday if you're playing it. If you're playing it, Beyond Meat. So if you're buying a pullback, again, I know it is dropping, right? I can absolutely respect that. If you're trying to have a stop loss on Beyond Meat, it's going to be a little on the wide side. but your stop loss is probably going to be on Beyond Meat around 191.50. It's a huge stop. Trust me, I know that. What you're most likely looking to do is win small on this trade. So win small in this trade, take like 0.7 Rs or something, and then reappropriate it later in the day if you're playing Beyond Meat. If you're not playing it, that's absolutely okay. It's not official. The official day trade is DraftKings. And if it takes out 54.90, this will be a winning trade. I mean, it's a winning trade now, but here's what I'm going to say. If we take out 54.90 in the next 13 minutes, I will keep holding for 2R. All right, so that's the plan. All right, let me put this into the day trades. Update on DraftKings day trade. And then I'll put that into the trade journal here. Okay. So we'll see. Terry says, RLT changed my life and allowed me to retire and trade from anywhere as I travel to experience the world. What? That's amazing, man. That's incredible. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate the kind words. And you do travel. You definitely get your travel on. That is for sure. We all love the pictures, man. We all love the pictures. John acts in his engineer ways. I'm sorry, John. You're right. I apologize. Before 10 a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Eastern. There you go, my friend. I will leave it open for interpretation there for you. Come on, your boy John was getting that stopwatch out. All right, Jeremy, go. You got 13 minutes. Go. You have one shot. All right, Redfin is continuing higher. I like Redfin. I like the chart. Michael says, is it a double bottom? Not on a day trade level and not on a swing trade level. It's just a general trend of continuation. Really nice new white soldier yesterday. Good trend, good gap. Looks pretty. All right, American Express. I'm still waiting on it. I haven't gotten triggered in. I haven't done anything on American Express. I am looking for a bullish trade on it. I'm just going to be a little bit patient. Overstock is doing its thing. And DraftKings broke above 55. Oh, shoot. Okay. Looks like I'm going to do my best to hold out for 2 Rs, folks. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. GE is hanging out. AMC hanging out. Beyond Meat. Again, I would just take the small win here on Beyond Meat. Stack that wood. That's 0.6 Rs. 0.6 Rs on Beyond Meat. Again, not shorting it, buying a pullback, take the small gain, and let's move on. Fubo TV, FUBO is doing its thing. Someone's asking me, how am I trading DraftKings? How am I trading DraftKings? How am I trading? You mean like what platform? So this is the Thinkorswim platform. This is what I'm in right here. So I'm in 3,000 shares of DraftKings. So if this works, this will be a $6,000 win on DraftKings. 3,000 shares, $1 stop. Type in a 1 if you're able to see that. Just want to make sure you guys can visually see. Okay. So again, I trade on Thinkorswim on another screen, and I do my charts on this because it's just easier to see. Okay, so Workhorse is doing its thing. Very, very nice pullback on Workhorse. Here's Ride. So if you got filled on Ride, I know a few of you were in this trade, right? This did pull back into that entry just now on RIDE. So if you're playing Ride, I would say go ahead and actually increase that stop loss. Now, again, this is just in case you are in it. Some of you may be, some of you may not. If you're not, no big deal. If you're quick enough to do multiple trades at once, congrats. And if you're not, it's all good. So what I would do on Ride, since it is a little bit of a vicious, weird type of trade, a little bit of an interesting stock, I would take off 10% of your position here, increase your stop so there's no way you can lose money, and then set another target at 26.22 for another 10%, and then we'll trail the target, we'll trail the stop from there, okay? So I'll put that in the chat pane just in case there are a few people in Lordstown Motors. Welcome to Lordstown Motors. All right, so there we go. Just a little bit of an update. All right, and Beyond the Meat. So again, Beyond Meat, we were buying that dip. We're buying the pullback, definitely not shorting Beyond Meat for anyone who played it. I would say just take the small win, stack the wood, and move on. American Express, I'm still watching it closely. Overstock already made its main move. It gapped up and retested the high of yesterday and then bounced. If you did play Overstock, you played it with it taking out that bear candle. So this was the bear candle, right, Joseph? So if you did not buy it off of the high of yesterday, which was the blue line, then you took it with a breakout above that bear candle, which also worked on the trade. All right. Etsy has faded, which is fine. We didn't get in bullish. It's all good. Ride. Ooh. 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 What a break. Nice job, AJ. Nice job. Thanks for the heads up on that, man. AMC also. Wow. Wow. Everything is moving. All right, Newsom, calm down. Take a breath, bro. Take a breath. Congrats for whoever got into AMD at 93.65. Well done. Well done. Aaron says, where's the entry on Beyond Meat? You missed that one, brother. You missed Beyond Meat, so go find something else, my friends. Beyond Meat moved. Robert Falco, hey, dude, congrats. You played AMC. I'm so proud of you. Everyone give Robert a round of applause for playing a cheap, low float stock that he keeps making fun of all the time, but he took it on himself to trade the chart, not his heart. He saw the pattern. He took the trade. He didn't worry about, yeah, it's a garbage company, but it still is a thing of beauty. It was a great setup. Well done, man. Well done. All right, DraftKings, we are just a few pennies away from a 2R target, so we're going to let it sit there, and I'm going to try to hold it. That's what we said that we were going to do in the plan, so we're going to do our absolute best to sit back and just let it try to go into that 2R target of 55.75. That's the goal. That's the goal. We've missed it by a few pennies. Okay, here's a little bit of a bounce on American Express. What I'm going to do before I take another official trade is figure out how we end on DraftKings so I don't do anything crazy. Because one thing, ladies and gentlemen, that you do not want to do when you day trade, especially when you're newer to day trading, right? One thing you do not want to do is be in a profitable trade, go and take another trade, lose on it, and then you end up exiting this trade for less of a profit than you made when you lost. You don't want to do that. What you would prefer to do, if you're in a trade that's working, that's the hard part in trading. Type in a 2 if you guys would agree, right? Getting into a trade that actually works. That's the hard part. So once the trade starts working, your goal from there is to now go, all right, I got it. It's working. Before I take another trade, let me make sure that I can lock in profit on the winner and then determine how much I'm going to take after I lock in that win, because it'll help you determine your risk and it'll help you figure out your game plan for the day. Because the plan of trading is to not lose money. If you do a good enough job of not losing money, you will eventually make money. So that's the plan. Overstock, Moon Lambo. Wow. Etsy is faded. Ride. Just going to let it do its thing. GE's hanging out. AMC Beautiful trade, Falco. Well done. Beyond Meat. So again, we already played. If you played Beyond Meat, great. If you didn't, just wait. Just wait it out. Aaron, if you're really looking at playing Beyond Meat, probably 196. If you're looking at playing Beyond Meat. Robert says, because people are making fun of me. Yeah, that's pretty much why you traded it. That's why you should have traded it. I'm happy you traded it. Joseph says, DraftKings is consolidating. Could you also add to the breakout? I'm going to wait. We're already in a trade, so I'm just going to let it sit back and do its thing. Aaron says, thank you. More interest in the why. Oh, that's a very easy answer. So Beyond Meat is a retest gap, right, Aaron? Bull candle gapping up. Would you agree? Aaron says yes. All right, Aaron. So if you like to play retest gaps, what moving average on what time frame do you normally wait for the stock to pull into before you start buying it? The 10 EMA on the 5-minute chart. That is the answer. Pretty classic, pretty simple, pretty easy. Right out the book from the regular day trading class. Yeah. John V says, I took 1.5 hours on DraftKings. Nice. Aaron says, I'm a slow typer. No worry, man. No worries. I have not moved my stop on DraftKings yet. It looks like we're trying to hit 2 Rs. AJ says, today is a great day. I agree. Today is a great day. Dipesh says, why is Beyond Meat a retest gap rather than a gap and go? Because yesterday was a white candle. It's a bullish buying day, Dipesh. So if you bought yesterday, you're selling at open today. Out on DraftKings. Boom! Your boy can afford lights. There we go. Bang! Light bill is paid for. That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 2R trade. That is a 2R winner. Type in a 7 if that got you all fired up. Now, here's the best news. The best news on this particular setup is it was done during the free week. It was an easy trade. It's easy to understand. Everyone can see exactly why we trade it. And everyone had at least 4 minutes to get in that entry. And we all took it together as a team. That's what makes it even sexier. Whoo! Yeah. Oh, still going. He's still going. Joseph says 500 on the day. Time to have another baby. I'm rich. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Leland says, I got 2 Rs on DraftKings, 4.2 Rs on Workhorse. That's what I bought yesterday. Done for the day. Wow. Leland just got a 6R day. Incredible, my friend. And here's Ride. R-I-D-E. Oh, my goodness. What a day. What a day, Squadron. What a day. Also, I'll pop back over to the TOS account just so that everyone's very comfortable with this. This is a real money account. And again, I've had a lot of people tell me that, you know, I don't trade or whatever. And, you know, it's the internet. I get it. There's a lot of trolls out there. There's a lot of haters. But I just want to be very clear. Type in A16 if you can see that I absolutely play DraftKings, P&L on the day, $6 grand. I'm actually up 14 grand on the day just from swings and whatnot. P&L open 114,000 on some of these particular trades. Type in a 16 if you guys can see that. I just want to make sure that everyone's like, yep, cool. It's there. It happens. Because it's not hard. I can be done for the day. I can literally shut it down and like, all right, cool. I'm done. We're good to go. All is saucy. Bob says, is Thinkorswim available in Europe? That's a great question. I actually don't know the answer to that. I think it is, but I don't know. AJ says, so the 2-minute and 3-minute hammer are the main entry reasons. That is correct. Yep. That is absolutely right. So now for anyone who is in Lordstown Motors, and again, there's a few of you who are in this trade still, like AJ, increase that stop loss to here. All right, so let's go ahead and just slowly inch up that stop. Well done, AJ. Beautiful, beautiful trade, man. And to our target hit on DraftKings. Jolene says green for my day trade. First time in a while. Now off to work. Thanks, Jeremy. You're welcome, Jolene. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Wow, over 230 of you took that trade with me, according to the chat pane. That's amazing. Awesome job, squad. Really, really beautiful. Now, here's the good news. Can we take another trade? Yes, we can. How much will we lose if we take that trade? 1R or less, right? 1R or less. So if we take another trade, we absolutely can. I will keep an eye out on it to see if we do, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw that bad boy into the worksheet. Today is, what day is today? The 26th. All right, 2021 DKNG. All right, entry 53.75, 53.75, 52.75. Perfect gap and go. Fill price 53.75. First price exit 55.75. 400. All right, squad. I love it. Beautiful stuff. Thanks so much. If you are watching this recording, thank you for watching this recording. It looks like we did sell DraftKings at the high. Obviously, we got lucky, but good 2Rs, good trade, and we'll see if we take anything else for the day. But for right now, that is how you can carve out profits in real life. It's all about having a plan, a system, a strategy, and approach that you can repeat all the time. Love you guys.